Kom maar. Key! Gott, easy.
Yeah, I'm now here since June, I think. It's a crazy adventure. No? In the beginning, like in June, I was talking with my agent. He was busy with a club in Cyprus. And out of nowhere, 1 week later, people found out like there was another club in Iceland who needed a goalkeeper. And just in 1 week it was settled. It was like fixed. I got a ticket, and when I arrived, 1 day in quarantine, and before you know it's already competition. It was 4 days later after my first training, I think. It was fast, but it was also good because I know I heard already about AU, what people say he was playing here for 10 years, I think. He played a lot here. Really great, optimistic guy, great goalkeeper, like a character. So it was like, yeah, not easy to step in, I think. But like, especially first game was really important for me as well. It's like a first impression of like, okay, we got for the fans, like we got a Dutch goalkeeper. We don't know what we have. We don't know what kind of guy it is. And you just, yeah, hope for the best as a fan, I think. It's the thing I would think if I was a fan of my favorite football club. So yeah, first game against Stolt last season was really important. Really important. I think it handled well as the season. You know, of course, we had ups and downs as a whole team, but we came out very strong, I think. About last season, only thing was with COVID, I had to, after the game against Leiknir Reykjavik, I had to go home. Before that game, I heard my stepdad was really sick. He was already a cancer patient, and things were not going as it's supposed to be. He was really sick, getting sicker. And just before the game, I heard my mom called me, like, it's not going well, you should come back to say goodbye. And yeah, that was before the game. I immediately talked with Siggy about it, with Valu. And at those moments, I really love to play the game, because when I'm on the pitch, my mind goes 180 degrees different, you know. Then I'm only on the pitch and don't think about anything else. But it was an easy game. We won like 7-0. But after the game, then you get the feelings, you know, like, okay, job is done. Now head back to Reykjavik. Next morning, I took the first flight back home. Yeah, I was there for 1 week, 2 weeks, for the funeral and stuff, to be there for my family. Yeah, of course, my stepdad was a really kind person. He was really good for my mother, so that was the thing it makes really hard. And he was, of course, too young, of course. But no, the club dealt with it really good. I got a lot of messages from fans as well, from teammates, like, stay strong, we are there for you. And that also was really enjoyable to feel, you know, like, not only your friends and your family, but also the club, the fans and your teammates are there for you. And it really does something to me, because I'm a guy with a big heart, and that really took me. So yeah, after getting back here, getting the news, we're promoted, having a great party. It was necessary to have a great party. The fine was, it's okay to have a fine for that. It was worth it, 100%. And yeah, it was great last weeks here, but I just stayed 1 week, and a few days after the party, I went home immediately to be there for the family and stuff. A few weeks later, I signed the contract for another season. I was really optimistic for that. Yeah, I thought, why not? Great feeling, stuff is good. Why not? Show yourself in the Pepsi. Play against Hannes. A few days before Christmas, my mom got COVID.
Okay.
So she was at home in quarantine. and nobody was there, so I choose to be there be there in the house. But she stayed like 90% of the time, 100% of the time, I think, in her bedroom. We just stayed separated, but I was as well, like, being at home. She was like, she had a cough, she had headaches and stuff, so there was someone who needed to be there, I think. So we celebrated instead of Christmas with the whole family. It was like being at home with my mother, having like some food from a restaurant nearby over, celebrating it from different rooms and screaming to each other like, how's the food? Yeah, it's good. It was the craziest and strangest Christmas I ever had, but it was, on the other side, it was also typical, you know.
Það er mjög fínt að vinna með Gí. Þetta er kemur náttúrulega sem atvinnumaður til okkar og maður fann alveg strax á honum að hann var svona alveg ákveðnum klassa sem að við að mörgu leyti þurftum á að halda og það er bara ótrúlega þægilegt að vinna með honum. Hann er mjög metnaðarfullur, er flottur á æfingum, mikið sprengja í honum og bara, já, virkilega gott að vinna með honum. Upp. Koma. Gí! Gott, easy. Ef eitthvað er að marka síðustu leiki og svona síðustu æfingar þá er Gí í hörku standi í dag og mun vonandi koma inn í tímabilið á fullum krafti og vera svona gaurinn okkar. Og hann er bara, já, lítur mjög vel út núna og ég er mjög spenntur að sjá hvernig hann kemur inn í Pepsi og ég er bara þokkalega brattur.
After like my stepdad died, that period last year, it was like, yeah, also of COVID, you know, nobody is safe for that. At the end in December, my granddad got first COVID. He fell also at the, how do you say it? At the graveyard. He slipped.
Really?
Yeah, he slipped, and he was already a fragile man, but like mentally he was really sharp. He was really sharp. Yeah, we had to say goodbye to him as well. Especially for my mom, you first lose your friend, your man, or you have been with for a year, and have like great times with, and then also her dad had to pass away. Yeah, it was a crazy time in Holland of that. That's why it's always to celebrate every day. It was really how you say it, a phone call for me, like enjoy every day of life. If you go for gym training or practice, go for it, and before you know it ends. You know, it was really a big alarm for me, like seeing that two people who are not like in a state to pass away. So yeah, it was really when I came back here, it was really like, okay, you're gonna perform every day, every game, like it's your last, because it's possible. It was, yeah, especially last month was a good lesson about that. Why are you playing football? Why are you doing it for? That's great, and I'm really happy also to be here again. You know, when I came here from the first day, it's like, for me, it's now coming home with all your friends, teammates. It's like it's my home, like my place here. When I come here, it's like focus on football, be with your friends in the hot tubs and stuff, get some lunches. Sometimes we go for some food in the downtown, or we go for some milli in the morning. Go for the volcano, why not?
How was that?
That was it was crazy. It was on the same day. Like, yeah, do you want to join on the volcano trip? Emil asked me and Dylan, and yeah, before you know, you're walking like 9 kilometers to the volcano with that kind of hike and a climb, and then you are there. I didn't know what I saw. It was amazing. It was once in a lifetime experience, and I really knew that when we walked up there. It was also crazy. You could go so close to the volcano. If you had something like that in the Netherlands, they would would create space 100 meters and they would cross it, you know. There would be guards and stuff, you know. You're not able to get closer, but if you wanted, you could walk to the volcano himself. If you wanted, you could take a dive. It's already like when I came here the first time in Reykjavik in Iceland, it's like all the mountains and hills and the environment, it's like so interesting, so different, because in Holland we have nothing, it's just flat in Holland. It's not special about the nature, I think. Yeah, I live there of course, but it's not like here. It's way different. You got everything. You got waterfalls, glaciers. You got a crater. That's the word I think. Yeah. It's so different. So different. No, we had a decent pre-season. I think it was only like I know the vision of Leiknir to let everybody play. Also a lot of youth players. So in the Leiknir Reykjavik, I think we would go through the group stage. But you know, what I said, the vision of Leiknir is in the pre-season get everybody minutes. Also the youth players, it's good for their development. So then you have games like against Fjölnir, you're 3-1 up, loses 4-3, you know, it's all a learning process for everybody, I think. You know that it's gonna be like different than last year, you get not many chances, probably. So you need to be you need to have some killing players up front. And we work for that, so but I think we have the quality for that. Like last few days, everybody, like people from football team at Vizier, they were talking like, yeah, Leiknir is gonna be number 14. It's only good motivation for us.
Yeah.
It's only good motivation for us. We're not thinking about like 5th or 6th place or 10th or 12th or yeah, let's become 8th. First priority is of course staying in the league. Of course, 100%. And we have worked really hard for that. This pre-season, I've seen the guys putting the extra work in. Siggy did good in that. He put the schedules on and stuff. Everybody is fit. But as for me, it's weird. We're now playing some friendly games against different teams in the Pepsi. We played Leiknir Reykjavik against Fyrirvara. I don't know if they saw that. We won. We played against ákaflega. We won. Of course, it's friendly games, but you can assume we didn't play with the first 11, but they didn't play as well with the first 11. You know, you're gonna compare, and I have a 100% feeling that we have a realistic chance to stay in if we just be on our top level every game. It's the same like Saiwa, I think. If he this season can show himself and he can come to Breiðholts with a confident resume, he's also able to do that. I think. A really good mentality. And he's also like, also in the locker room and stuff. He's our captain, but he's like it's like a different ways of being a leader. And he's like always silent, but he is a leader by his working mentality and his working ethics on trainings and in the matches. So and he's always taking care of everybody. So now we have a really good group at the moment. Guys who know each other. And also now we take care of Octavio, Manga, Emil. We take care of them, that they don't get in problems, or if they need anything, we are there for them. So Manga living in Breiðholts, like 5 minutes from Leiknir, and he's still coming to the club with his car.
With what?
With his car.
With his car.
Still
Okay.
driving to the club. It's so fun. Remarkable guy, but a really like happy guy, you know, always comes in with a big smile and stuff, you know. Small man, big smile, yeah. Then I'm already like, I'm already smiling, you know.
How do you guys communicate with him since he doesn't speak English? Is it...
Google Translate.
Okay.
Octavio is good in English.
Yeah.
And yeah, you know, being on the pitch, he knows what to do, so that's the most important thing. But we take him to the pools and we will take care of him, you know. But as long as we have Google Translate, there is no problem at all.